Hey everyone, it's Dominique from Lunar Tarot. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have another pick card reading for you. This is going to be all about who secretly dreams of you and all about their 18 plus late night fantasies. Okay, so be aware this reading is 18 plus, so if you're not over the age, you gotta go. Okay, so I have three cards for you to choose from today. Pile number one is going to be the Freedom card. Pile number two is real feelings, and pile number three is dreams come true. And of course, I have my gems only reading for you all today. It's going to be all about how you can use your sensual energy to manifest your desires. Okay, very exciting topic. All right, y'all, I will go ahead and let you guys choose from the cards that I need for the distractions, and I will see you gems at your reading. All right, bye bye. All right, pile number one, welcome to your reading. If you chose this Freedom card, then this one is for you. I was feeling the pre-shuffle vibe again today. It's a lot easier with these 18 plus readings if I pre-shuffle, that way I can like place the crystals in advance. So let's go ahead and get into who secretly dreams of you and their late night fantasies about you. Okay, we're going to start with their fantasies and then get into who they are with initials, charms, and channeling. All right, so I can already tell though, this is somebody who is a bit on the rocks with you, okay? Because they really fantasize about healing your connection and getting closer to you. I can see already with this first card, the Seven of Swords reverse, this person dreams about being like forgiven by you. They dream about coming out of a stalemate and having things be better between the two of you. Okay. It may not even actually be that bad. I can already sense some of you guys are like, wait, actually, we're in a pretty good place. But this person feels like things get better. They feel like they may have messed up in some way and they want to get even closer to you. They feel like you may have your guard up, or maybe they have their guard up, and they fantasize about having all the walls come down and really being so close with you. Okay. This person definitely fantasizes about holding you late night, holding your hand, giving you a hug, holding your body, and also picking up on like forehead kisses, like lots of like passionate romance as well. Like they really want to be close to you. This kind of odd, but this person fantasizes about being exhausted with you, exhausted after love making, okay? And just flopping back down in the bed and being like, oh my God, that was amazing, okay? They definitely fantasize about a lot of pillow talk with you after intimacy, cuddles, kisses, being really close to you, and just feeling the heat and the warmth of your skin, okay? In the middle, we have the Nine of Cups here. So this tells me that you're like a wish fulfillment to this person. This person may have literally been like praying to God for someone like you, or even for the relationship to improve with you. Like they just feel like you're the kind of person they really want to be with. And they really want to convince you of that through their actions and through their words, okay? Yeah, this person fantasizes about having conversation with you. They fantasize about hashing all out, especially if you guys do have something to hash out and like talk about in a serious way. They fantasize about having that conversation. They fantasize about, taking you out to dinner and having the kind of candlelit, sensual vibe, and everything goes so well. And you guys are kind of playing footsie underneath the table. Your legs are on them. They really love your legs, by the way. I'm also picking up on that. They love your legs. They love your hair. That's coming through pretty heavily, but yeah, they want your legs to touch theirs. Like they want you to play footsie with them under the table. They want to be able to touch your thighs. Something about like being close to you, this person really misses and they want that. Okay. But they love the banter between you two. Part of their fantasy is being at dinner with you and then making you laugh and you guys just going back and forth. But this person, they don't want anybody else. Okay. I can see this moon card in reverse, and I know you can't quite see it, but there's a group activity going on here. All right. They don't want to partake in any of that sort of stuff. Okay. They don't want anybody else. They just want you. Okay. They just want passion and fire between you. Yeah, this person would love to take you out to dinner. All right. This may be someone that you haven't seen in a little bit. All right. And if so, like, they really want to reignite that passion between you. They want freedom for you guys' connection, essentially. They want your connection to be free. So that was the Tarot of Sensual Magic. Let's go ahead and move on to the Divine Masculine Beast Unleashed deck. All right. This one, we're starting off really strong, and I can't exactly say what it is. I want to do you in all places. We'll say it like that. I want to do you in all places. So this is part of what they fantasize about. Okay. I'm really getting the image of you like panting and out of breath. This person wants to see you out of breath. They want to see you sweat and yell out. Okay. This one says you need a good with the way you've been acting. So this person wants to do it rough. You know what I mean? A little bit rough. They feel like you have been holding back for them. All right. And maybe have your guard up with them. And it's not that they want to like punish you, but it's a little bit of like a playful way of getting the connection back in a good place. Like they want to acknowledge that, but also through their intimacy with you. I'm hearing them say like, did you miss me? Did you miss this? You know, so that sort of thing. Okay. This one says, I want to make tantric love to you all night long. So this person, they want to do it like the entire night. They fantasize about spending the entire night with you and then cuddling with you afterwards, lots of kisses and hugs and, gentle touches. Okay. This one says, I plan on planting my inside of you. Can I say this on YouTube? I want to be careful with what I say, but I think displaying the card is okay. But yeah, so this person does fantasize about what that says. Okay, I'm gonna be careful, but they fantasize about that. Be cautious. This person is like on their baby making train. Okay, they also have a plan on devouring you soon. So I'm thinking that this person could want to go downstairs, right? They feel like you could taste really good, so they're wanting to explore that and see what you're like. Okay. Overall, we have drunk, filthy intimacy. Okay. So yeah, this person wants to, again, they want to go out to dinner with you. They want to have a few drinks. They want to come back to either one of your guys' places and just like rip your clothes off. Okay. That's really what it's giving. And this is like a really urgent kind of energy that I'm picking up on. It's like feverish, right? So they want the intimacy to feel like special and to feel urgent and that they just cannot wait any longer because honestly they can't, like they're having trouble waiting. Okay, so more of their fantasies, and this is more of like on an emotional level, they really fantasize about you opening your heart to them. There's a really big emphasis on expanding the relationship and getting closer again, and also being forgiven. All right, so they want the past to be forgiven. They also want to they also fantasize about giving you gifts. Okay, giving you compliments, buying you dinner, again, taking you out for drinks and, just giving you things, right? Giving you things show you that they care about you, possibly flowers, even a card, something like that to show you that they really care. This person fantasizes that you two can hear each other telepathically. I'm not even going to hold back at all. Okay, we have psychic connection. This person lays up at night, especially if you two are having a little bit of like a rift currently, they fantasize about laying up at night and talking to you. All right. And in that, sometimes they feel like they actually are talking to you. Sometimes they feel like maybe you can hear them. Okay. So there's a little bit of a psychic connection happening between you two. Maybe you feel it too. But yeah, I mean, I want to also, the Lulu checkpoint, I want to support you guys and just say that we may feel like we're having like a telepathic experience, and I'm not here to completely debunk that, but what I do want to say is that sometimes when we're sensing energy from people, right, we may actually be interpreting energy as words instead of taking literal words that they might be saying. I hope that makes sense. Just when it comes to the topic of telepathy, I think that people can pick up on the energy of others and interpret that energy into words that make sense to them in their own mind, but maybe not literally what someone is literally thinking about you at that exact point in time. So I want to just clarify that as well. Yeah, this person feels like they may have some kind of a psychic connection, that they can feel your energy at night, when they're thinking about you. And again, they really fantasize about healing the connection. They fantasize about like kissing you, holding you, having all these like soft touches, lots of hugs and caresses. Like the person wants to feel a lot closer to you than they do currently. And they want to lead that into like urgency and intimacy, like a really urgent, feverish, I want you right now sort of intimacy. Okay. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and find out who this person is exactly, right? With the initials. All right. So let's go ahead and find out who is secretly dreaming of town number one. Interesting. Okay, so we got the button, and the button means that this person wants to like patch things up between you. The person wants you and them to get closer, because of course that's what buttons do. Like they bring two sides together. So yeah, this person wants to get a lot closer to you, and they definitely miss you. All right. Let's see what initials we have here. We have KMIP YQECOLGS. So now any of those could be your initials or they could be your person's initials. When you met this person, you or them could have been a little bit younger or even more immature, all right, if whatever resonates. They feel like they've learned a lot though. Like they feel like you've been a teacher to them with the apple. That's what I'm picking up on here. They think that you're very sweet and think that you're kind of a natural teacher with the apple. They could be a Scorpio. That's the only sign that we have out here. They could also be a water sign. Don't have to be. And again, this person wants to romance you. Like they want to give you something with this flower here. So let me go ahead and start channeling some names. First name I'm getting right off the bat, we have the full name, Kyle. Okay. Kyle, hearing Craig, Sarah. This is so, I never heard of this name before, but Selvin, or maybe Elvis or Elvin. This person could be a fan of The Hobbit or Lord of the Rings. They could be like a really big Lord of the Rings fan. Okay, I'm hearing Parker. Also hearing picnic. A picnic could be significant to one of you guys. Maybe you guys actually went on a picnic. You told this person you wanted to go on a picnic. Gregory, Gracie, Carrie, Cassandra, Olive, Yvonne, Steve, Ivan, Michaela, Mac, could be a guy's name, Quinn, Lance or Lacey, Steven, Todd. I know that's not really here, but that's what I'm picking up on. Mary. I don't know why I'm hearing the word Narragansett. That's a place, and that's super random to get, but I'm picking up on that as well. Evan or Eva. Stefan or Stefan. Marjorie. Ken. Andrew or Andy. Patrick. Elise. Okay. And Olivia. All right. That's all I'm picking up for the names, guys. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching this reading. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope the messages resonated with you. Let me know what you thought down below in the comments. Go ahead and click that like button to give the video a like. It does help to support the channel. And of course, if you're not already subscribed, click that red button to become a gem today. That way you can watch the gems only reading. It's going to be all about how you can use your sensual energy to manifest your desires. Okay, very exciting. We love a good manifestation reading. So yeah, guys. Oh, additionally, I do have a TikTok if you want to check me out over there for more free content. And I also have a website, lunarlifetarot.com, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me. Y'all, thank you so much for watching today's reading. We'll talk to you in the next one. Love and light. Bye-bye. Hello, pile number 2. If you chose this Real Feelings card, this one is for you. I went ahead and pre-shuffled the cards today. It just makes it easier for me to lay out the crystals on the extra naughty ones. So yeah, let's go ahead and see who's secretly dreaming of you and their late night fantasies of you. Okay, we're going to start with the fantasies, and then I'm going to be using initials and charms to find out who is thinking of you with some channeled names. So yeah, let's go ahead and start. All right, so this person who's fantasizing about you is already someone who knows you pretty well, okay? And they may have already been intimate with you. This is someone who dreams about bringing your connection to the next level. So if you guys are just dating or in the talking phase, they fantasize about being in a relationship. If you're in a relationship, they fantasize about having a deeper connection or even getting engaged. Okay, if you're engaged, and so on and so forth. Okay, like they want to take that next step with you. All right. They fantasize about like holding you close. This person really loves your butt. I'm just gonna come out and say it. Okay, they really love your butt. They feel like you have a banging body, and they fantasize about like holding your butt, like going over your entire body with their fingers, and also a bit of smacking you on the bum as well. That came up twice in this reading. So I one over here and then one over here. So I'm already sensing that from this person. It's not all rough and tumble though. Like this person does have a lot of like romance and passion for you that's more gentle and sweet, okay? This person just fantasizes about having conversations with you as well. And conversations where you kind of like are close and intimate and your hand is touching them, and you know, where you're just like having a really good time together, possibly on a date, okay? I mean, this is someone that you're already going on dates with. because I'm sensing that this person desires to like give you a bit of PDA, okay? Like a pet on the cheek, or like holding hands with you, or sitting close to you at like dimly lit bar and just having like this intimate moment with each other where you guys are like laughing and enjoying each other's presence, but it's kind of sensual, okay? The person has a whole idea of like the kind of dates they want to have with you, okay? And when they get back home, yeah, they fantasize about definitely, taking your clothes off. This person thinks you dress really, really well. Like the way that you dress really turns this person on, okay? And they actually feel a lot of pride being the person that gets to take you home at the end of the night, because they see the way other people look at you. And they're like, yeah, well, I'm the only one that gets to go home with this person. And that makes them feel really, really, really proud. Okay. This person also takes pride in being like clear with you, is what I'm saying. This is kind of a random side message that I'm getting, but they appreciate that your connection doesn't have like a bunch of games and back and forth in it. They love that you guys have real feelings for each other and you guys are honest. You're straight up about your connection with one another. They fantasize about giving you support. Honestly, okay, we got this twice: temperance and also the friendly support card. They fantasize about being there for you. That's part of their late night fantasies, being the person that you call up when something is difficult or you're having a bad day. They fantasize of being the one that shows up to your door with flowers or with chocolate, or just does something sweet for you, or gives you some kind words to help you get through that moment. Like they fantasize about, being that person that you come to after a difficult day. So yeah, this person kind of like worships you a little bit. I won't even lie, because we have the Queen of Pentacles and this person is literally about to kiss this woman's feet. All right. So it's definitely giving that they worship the ground you walk on a little bit. Okay. Like this person just feels like you are a dime. Okay. Like you're literally the full package. And it's not only just like your body and your looks, which by the way, like, yeah, they love your butt. They love your breasts if you have those. Okay. They feel like, yeah, you have amazing tatas. As another reader I know would say, the D witch, she likes to say tatas. I was like, oh, that's so funny. Anyway, I love that. I'm taking that. So yeah, the person loves your chest. They love your collarbone area as well, your décolletage, if you will. They just feel like you're so, so sexy. But it's not just about how hot you are. They feel like you have this regal presence and this uplifting, kind, gracious presence wherever you go. You're so poised, pile number two. You're very, very poised. You're the Empress here. You just have this like regal, royal vibe, and they love to be a part of your court, essentially, like they really respect you. This person definitely respects you. So let's go ahead and look at the Divine Masculine Beast Unleashed cards. Now, the first fantasy we have here is talk dirty to me on the phone. Your moaning turns me on. So this person loves the sound of your voice, okay? If they have heard you moan, they replay that over and over and over again in their mind, and they're wanting to make you do that again. And if they haven't, then they fantasize about what you would sound like in the bedroom, all right? Now, we already have, just know that I'm hooked on that. There's an extra word here that I have to cover. You can imagine what that is. Just know that I'm hooked on you. So if you and this person have been intimate before, oh wow, like you really took them for a ride, because they feel like you are just incredible in the bedroom and they're really hooked on your body. All right, they can't really imagine that anyone else would be able to make them feel like you do. Okay, where do you only can satisfy my depraved hunger? They're the only person that does it for this person. All right, they don't really care about anybody else. They feel like you are that person for them. They're so turned on by you. They feel like no one else would turn them on like you do. And I feel like with this person, it's like they're either turned on or they're not. Like it kind of takes a lot for them. All right, they have high standards. So when it comes to you, it's like, wow, I found someone meet my picky ass standards. Okay. Now we have that attitude of yours is going to get you spanked. This person could feel like you sometimes have like a playful attitude with them. Okay. Or like they let you go have a little bit of banter with you. Anyway, yeah, this person likes to play a little naughty with you, but it's mostly like loving and sensual and like worshiping your body with a little bit of like roughness as long as you like that. Okay. I'm satisfied with just holding you in my arms. So this person wants you to know that they are down for whatever you want. They are not going to push you in any way, shape, or form. Like, if you just wanted to talk and have dinner and, like go to bed after that and not see them, they'd be perfectly fine with that as long as they get to see you. You know what I mean? So, yeah, they're just satisfied with doing whatever you want to do. But, yeah, whatever you want to try, like they're willing to try it for you. Okay. You also have, I'm planning a night of romance with you. So, again, like their fantasies regarding you, it's a lot of romantic stuff. It's a lot of romance. It's a lot of making you feel special. It's a lot of like, undressing and like having close conversation and hearing your voice and, maybe doing some spicy stuff if you're into that, but mostly just, just straight up passionate intimacy. Okay. So the last cards that I have here, we have natural evolution. So this person literally just fantasizes about your connection evolving naturally, you guys getting closer over time, feeling close to you, things up leveling their connection. Like that's what they fantasize about. They fantasize about falling in love with you, okay, falling deeper in love with you, if that's already the case. They fantasize again about giving you support, being there for you, being that person you can call on. Like they want to be a fixture in your life, which I really like from this person. They also fantasize about the first time that you two met. Okay, I'm picking up on that with this magnetism card. And I think this is really about the first time you two met because it feels like to me that when you guys met, there was this instant connection, all right? An instant connection, a little bit like a jolt of electricity. Kind of just went through both your guys' body like, oh, this is going to be something important. All right, I don't really know how yet, but there's something with this person. I need to just find out what it is. And you two were just drawn to each other like magnets. So they fantasize about how you two met as well and how you're still so drawn to each other. This person also fantasizes about going on vacation with you or going on a holiday with you. Now, if you've already went on a holiday with this person fantasizes about the times you guys spent together on that holiday. Like they think about it a lot and they replay it in their head, especially the spicy bits. All right. We also have acts of service. So again, this person just fantasizes about doing things to let you know that they care about you, let you know that they, want you to succeed. They want you to be happy. All right. This is someone who has really a lot of love and respect for you. A lot of their late night fantasies are actually about like being there for you, supporting you, worshiping your body, making you feel taken care of, making you feel supported. Like, isn't that so dang nice? Pile number 2. This person's really, really feeling you, okay? As well as a little bit of like some spice if you're down for that. I'm hearing that they will go to whatever spice level that you want to go, okay? So this person may be a little bit more vanilla, but when you get them going, you can make them try almost, almost anything, honey. All right, so let's go ahead and get into these initials and charms to see, who this person is, all right? Who is this person? So kind of the 2. Oh my God, I got basically all the initials. That was too many. All right, so I have the button charm, which basically means that this person wants to get closer to you. And funny enough, the only other charm to come out is the crown. So again, this person feels like you're super regal, okay? Wow, I cannot believe I accidentally got so many initials. Okay, so I'm gonna just start laying these out. Okay, guys, now I'm going to start calling them. So we have T, M, G, C, R, A, Z, L, I, J, K, O, N, V, H, and then YQ. My gosh. Okay, I did not mean to get that many, but here we are. Alrighty, so any of these could be your or their initials. I'm going to start calling out some names, okay? First name that I can see fully on the board is John, okay? John, Jonathan. I'm also seeing Vince, okay? No E, but Vince. I'm also seeing I'm also hearing Vice. Like you're like this person's vice, okay? Like they can't get enough of you. They're a little bit addicted to you, okay? Okay, I'm hearing Tanner, Kaylee, Zane, Liam, Ryan, Rachel, Glenn, Vince. Wait, I already said that. Vince twice. Okay, Haley. Hilton. Some of you guys could have stayed at the Hilton Hotel with this person, okay? Or you're planning to. Okay, I'm getting Zion as a name. K. You might be taken by this person. Like, you guys could be in a relationship right now. All right. Hayden. Quincy. That could be a place or a name. Malik. Zach. Someone could be a Leo. I see the word lion there. Marlon. Carly. Lacey. Noah. Vivian. Someone's nickname could be Tarzan. Seeing that? Or like their actual name could be Tarzan. Jillian. Andrew. Nick. Nathan. Vic. Hayden. Jessica. Oliver. Chris. Josh or Joshua. And Matthew. Okay. All right, guys, that is what I'm picking up for today's reading. I hope that you enjoyed the messages that came through today. If you did, go ahead and give that video a thumbs up and comment down below what resonated with you. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and click that red subscribe button and become a gem today. I would love for you guys to become a gem because then you can watch the gems only readings that are always part of my pick cards. And that today's topic for the gem only reading is going to be, how can you use your sensual energy to manifest your desires? Ooh. Okay, I love that kind of reading. Okay, guys, additionally, I do have a TikTok. If you want to check me out over there, same handle. I also have a website, lunarlifetarot.com, if you want to book a personal reading with me. Okay, guys, that is everything I have for today, and I will talk to you in the next reading. Okay, love and light. Bye-bye. Hello, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. If you chose the Dreams Come True card, then this one is for you. I was feeling the pre-shuffle vibes today. Makes it a lot easier for me to cover what needs to be covered. And let me tell you, pile number 3, you got the most crystals to cover because there is so much naughty stuff here. Listen, I knew that the kinky people are going to come out, but I didn't know when, okay? And here we are with pile number 3. Let me tell you, okay? I think the theme of this person's fantasies come back to this card right here. I'm your daredevil. How can I thrill you? Okay. This person has some fantasies with you where they want to explore, honey. Okay. They want to take things to the next level when it comes to the bedroom with you. Okay. I'm telling you, this person, they are really about you in the bedroom. I can already tell that you two have probably done it before. All right. I want to say at least 80% of you watching this pile, you've probably been doing it with this person. All right. Because there's definitely a level of comfortability here, or at least perceived comfortability where they're like, okay, we're going to try this, and we're going to try this, and we're going to try that. All right. So let's just get straight into it with the judgment card here. Straight up, this person fantasizes about some restraints, okay? Some light restraints, maybe some like fuzzy handcuffs, or even a little bit of some like ribbon or like a soft rope, okay? Like there's something about you or them being like tied up and restrained in some way that they really would like to try with you. As part of their fantasy. Part of their fantasy is also, oh my gosh, just doing with you a lot. Like this person wishes that they could be intimate with you every day. Every day. And that's part of their fantasies, is like being able to do that with you, especially if they had, you know, no more obligation or responsibilities that they'd be doing every day is you. They also fantasize about doing it outside. Okay. So maybe by the beach or in some kind of like a foresty sort of area. They fantasize about doing it outside with you. All right, this person also loves the way that you moan or the sound of your voice. They just feel like that is so hot and they replay it in their head over and over and over again. Or again, they fantasize about what that would be like to hear that. Okay. This person has a lot of strength and stamina when it comes to the bedroom. Okay, some stamina. Well, that's what their fantasy is anyway. That they have so much stamina that you have to like tame them. Okay, like this wild bull over here. I'm telling you, upon number 3, the energy is crazy for you guys. Okay, they want you to tame them like a wild bull. All right, that's what it's giving. Like they feel like you were so fine. You're the only one who can do this for them. You know, it's turn them on this way and also like tame them in this way. So they want to go kind of crazy on you. All right, they want to unleash their sensual energy towards you. Okay, we also have the Ace of Swords. Now I know you can't see these cards too well, but this is one of the freakier cards in this deck that I even have. Okay, this person kind of fantasizes about being a switch with you. I'm not sure if you know what that means, but it means you switch who's the dominant one in the bedroom. So this person fantasizes about letting you dominate them and then also like switching around and being the one to dominate you. Okay, they like the idea of being restrained by you, of like playing with sort of different things, you know, again, like maybe like a feather or some handcuffs, some light rope, or you know what, insert items here. Like I can't say too much because this is YouTube. And yeah, this person fantasizes about it all. They also fantasize about you being in lingerie while you're doing all of this. They think that'd be amazing. Oh my gosh. Honestly, like they they like being in charge though. This person mostly likes being in charge, but they sometimes like it when you give it a try. But they feel like they're better at it, to be honest. This person may also fantasize about like lightly pulling your hair or like pushing your hair out of your face, okay, especially while you're giving them pleasure, okay, pushing your hair out of your face. But yeah, also like pulling your hair a bit light, nothing crazy, right? This isn't a fantasy that involves you being upset at all. Like if you don't like something, they're turned off, they're done. You know what I mean? They're like, okay, no. Like immediately would shut down. Okay, so I wanted to clarify that. I'm already kind of sensing that. This should just go as far as you want it to go. All right, because as soon as you feel uncomfortable, they're uncomfortable. And they're like, okay, we'll stop. Right. So I want to be clear about that. This is not like a weird fantasy. This is totally consensual. Okay. Is what their fantasy is. Very consensual. It's like, I can see like in their fantasy, you're like smiling, you're happy. You know what I mean? Like that's what they want. That's what they like. So I just want to like add it in there just so you know what the vibes are. But yeah, this person, they do fantasize about like pulling your hair, being restrained by them straining you. Okay. Possibly doing that outside, and then just really going crazy on you, okay? Really give it to you pretty hard, okay? Now, with these middle cards, we have set the mood with candles, music, wine, and hot oil. So again, this is not all rough and tumble. Like this person wants to set a romantic vibe for you to feel comfortable, exploring with them, okay? This is definitely an exploratory kind of person. I also feel like some of you may have made this person more interested in exploring by you being with them, or maybe even vice versa. They've made you more open to exploring, okay? But yeah, they want to set the mood with you. They want to have like that really nice sensual environment. Okay. This person also fantasizes about seeing how delicious you are. Okay, let's put it that way. All right. This one says, I want to eat your cookie and watch you shake. Okay. I think I can say that. I took out a word, but yeah, they want to watch you shake. Okay. Woof. Next one is, I want to dominate you and I want you to dominate me and boss me around. But I think the reason why I also kind of made that mistake there is because they want to switch. Like they want you to do it to them and they want them to do it to you. All right. They want to switch who's in charge. I feel like this person is maybe more natural at being in charge, but it all depends. Just know it was love at first sight. So this person also wants you to know that, they really care about you. This isn't just like sensual for them. And that part of the reason why they have so much energy towards you in the first place is because they care about you so much, okay? Their sensual energy comes from how much they care about you. And they want to take it to the next level in terms of like what you guys explore with because they trust you. Okay. I'm also seeing, I picture you in thigh highs and stilettos with big messy hair. Yikes. So this person, again, they fantasize about you kind of in lingerie, in these like sexy outfits with your hair all tousled and like messed up. Again, the hair, like they envision pushing your hair to the side, maybe like grabbing your hair, not aggressively, not too aggressively, okay, but like grabbing your hair, you know, being sensual, like being kind with it, but also having a sense of urgency. Okay, again, I'm your daredevil. How can I thrill you? This person wants to thrill you. Okay, so even these cards were like very, very sensual. Usually these are the more calm ones, but no, not for this pile. So you have gift giving. I feel like this person wants to give you the gift of reaching the peak. That's what I got immediately. They want to give you lots of pleasure, and that's part of their gift. Okay, person wants to give you compliments. They want to like shower you with affection and kisses and pleasure. Like they just want you to feel surrounded, okay, by ecstasy. What says what I'm picking up on. Are you a psychic connection? This person feels incredibly drawn to you mentally. Incredibly. Like they feel like you two just get each other on some other level that they've really never had before in a connection. It feels spiritual to them. And so that's why they feel so turned on by you as well. We also have self-love. Love yourself first by, I think you know what I'm trying to say. This person, their fantasy is to watch you love yourself. Oh gosh, oh my goodness, I'm gonna get demonetized, but yeah, they want to watch you love on yourself. Okay, I'm not gonna sort of explain that. Do you guys know what I'm trying to say there? Okay, know what I'm trying to say. They also have fearless love. I was like, well, this person, they want to try anything. Okay, they're open to trying anything that you would be open to. Like they really want to explore with you. They want to take a leap of faith and just try something new, okay? And then the last thing to fantasize about with you, this again, this could be someone that you're in a relationship with right now, or that you're in the talking phase to get into a relationship. But we have marriage and life partner. So this person actually fantasizes about being with you long term. And if you're already in a relationship, they fantasize about getting married, okay? Now this could be someone that you're already in a marriage with. You know, they just fantasize about, you know, your marriage and like the wedding day and how lovely that was. And they fantasize about being with you forever. Like this person, they really care about you. And if it's appropriate, they really love you. If they told you that already, you know what I mean? They really love you and they want to express their love in a variety of ways. And part of it is being kind of rough because they want to make all your dreams come true in the bedroom. All right. They want to make your fantasies come true. Like they want it to be exciting and passionate with you forever. All right. So I love this a lot. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get some initials and charms to figure out more of who this person is. That's going to wrap up today's reading, okay? So who secretly dreams of pile number 3? All right, that's good. The only zodiac sign that came out is Sagittarius. All right, so we have N, T, V, E, I, J, Q, G. We have C, D, A, and M. All right, so any of those could be your initials or their initials. Okay, honestly, I'm already picking up on the word engagement. So I'm picking up that a lot of you guys could be in a relationship with this person already, and this person is secretly thinking about getting engaged to you. Like they feel like, okay, this is the person I want to get engaged to. If you two are already engaged, then this person is fantasizing about that day, and they just thought it was so beautiful. Okay, so let's go ahead and get these names, okay, shall we? So I'm already picking up on Adam. Literally have the name Adam here. Candace. This could be someone who has some who's Native American, okay, or is like part Native American. I'm seeing that as well. Enos, Mary, Darian, Jordan, James, Tina, Nina, Carly, I don't want hearing the word cardamom. Is that a spice? That is so odd. That is so odd. That might resonate with one of you guys. And I'm also picking up on oof, gosh, what is that called? Carnations. Okay, carnations. The person could have given you a carnation flower. All right, very odd, but I'm getting that. This person may jokingly call you madam sometimes. Okay, this person could have traveled to Japan or like lived in Japan for some time. Okay. Okay, now I'm picking up on names again. Veronica, Vince, Tavi. That could be someone's name or like a nickname. Jansen, JD. That could be a nickname. And Dan or Daniel. Quincy. This person speaks very candidly for the most part. They're very honest. Like this person is very honest who's thinking of you. Emma. Emerson. Quigley. That could be someone's last name. Ivan. Timothy or Tim. This person, random, I know, but this person's a big fan of jam, okay? They could be a big fan of jam on toast. Don't make fun of me, okay? I'm serious. I'm so serious. Okay. This person could really dislike Marilyn Manson. I know, so random, guys. I'm sorry. there's no explanation for why that is. The person can also be from Nevada. Okay. Nevada, Delaware, California, Vermont, New Jersey. All right. That's pretty much all that I'm getting today. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching today's reading. Go ahead and give the reading a like if you liked it. Comment down below. Tell me it resonated. And of course, if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead, click the red button to become a gem today. So you guys can watch the gem only reading. And can you believe we have the word gem right here? Come on, is that not a sign to become a gem? I think so. So guys, today's gem only reading is going to be how can you use your sensual energy to manifest your desires. I'm really excited to see what Spirit has to say for this reading. But yeah, guys, the main reading's all done. So I will talk to you guys in the next one. Oh, some more stuff. I knew there's more stuff. TikTok. If you haven't followed me over there, if you want to follow me, I have the same handle over there. It's a vibe over there, okay? And we also have a website, lunarlighttarot.com, if you ever want to book a personal reading with me. Okay, now I'm done. Okay, I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Okay, love and light. Bye-bye. Hello there to all of my gems. This is the very end of the video. Today it's going to be all about how to use your sensual energy to manifest your desires, okay? Really exciting topic. I love a good topic about manifestation. So let's just go ahead and get into it and see what Spirit has to say and wants to frame this reading. I kind of already know what I want to say, but what Spirit has to say is way more important. So yeah, let's go ahead and see. Today I'm using the Black Clear Tarot to start. All right. How can they use their sensual energy to manifest their desires? And here Spirit's already telling me it's all about being playful in this instance, okay? Steering away from manifesting desires that actually make you feel more bogged down and upset, okay? And leaning more into that like sensual, playful, relaxed, enjoyable sort of energy when it comes to manifesting with your sensual energy. There has to be a sort of levity to begin with. When manifesting with sensual energy, it's best to avoid topics that are already like very difficult for you. So if you've been having a lot of difficulty in money, for example, maybe you want to switch to manifesting a friendship or a sensual connection, because that might feel easier in the moment. You can always build off of momentum in one category when you feel like you have manifested pretty well to go to another category. So that's just about choosing what you want to come into, right? But how do you actually get there? That's what we're going to talk about today, okay? That's what we're going to talk about. Right meow. Alrighty. So part of manifesting with your sensual energy, spirit is saying, is recognizing that you are whole as you are. Okay, that you're coming into this situation whole, and you're only going to be gaining more as you move along. So this is why it's really important to choose a topic that you already feel kind of good about to get the energy moving. All right. And you want to lean in probably through movement. I think that movement is a great way to express sensual energy and to feel closer to oneself. You can see that multiple of these cards are in movement. Okay, this person, this person, this person. Okay, we have a lot of people in movement. So I was one of the things that I was picking up on before I even pulled the cards was dancing. Okay, a really great way to use your sensual energy to manifest is through dance. Now, it's important to use intention to make these sessions into more of manifestation rituals instead of just you feeling awkward dancing in your bedroom. You know what I mean? There is a way to do that. So what you might do is like you might, dim the lights. You might get a glass of wine if that suits your fancy, right? You might, put on your favorite song, put on some hot clothes. Maybe you just took a shower, you're feeling steamy, okay? You get out and you don't put pressure on yourself to make it look a certain way or do a certain thing, right? You dim the lights so that you feel comfortable and like you're liking what you're seeing, and you just let the movement sway you. Now, the point here is to also visualize what you're trying to bring into your life, okay? Now, if it's a new friend, you might visualize honestly dancing around someone dancing with you and like feeling the energy move in. You're trying to, again, manipulate energy so that when it comes fully into your reality, okay, from thought form into reality, into 3D, it is the same way you felt it when you were having your manifestation experience, okay? That's why it's really important to like fully be in the moment and try to use your senses to feel the energy that's kind of like shifting around you as you do this energetic work. Okay. So yeah, say for example, you're trying to manifest like a romantic experience, right? And so you're maybe dancing in your mirror and you're, kind of feeling on your body. You are pointing out the parts of yourself that you think are really attractive that someone else will probably point out to you that looks really good, and you're getting kind of like sensual with some of your moves, okay? And you're imagining maybe someone's like appreciating you, admiring you from across the room. You can imagine someone is dancing along with you. Okay, these are some of the ways you start to kind of like turn yourself on and use some of that sensual energy, okay? Spirit is saying you want to continue to build up this energy until it feels like it's about to burst. And it should be fun too. It should be fun. That's what the Princess of Swords is here. Like this person is laughing, having fun, enjoying themselves. And that's kind of the point of using sensual energy, is that it's lighthearted, it's enjoyable, it's passionate, okay? That's why it's important to pick a certain topic where you don't feel like you have a lot of blocks in. The way you can more easily move towards that playful, sensual, kind of fun energy, okay? Spirit is saying choose things that you already enjoy doing that are essential to bring in sensual energy, okay? Like what else might you do? Okay, we're gonna get a little dull because this is an 18 plus reading anyway. So I'm gonna go on a limb here and we're gonna talk about self-love, okay? You know what I'm trying to say? I think you know what I'm trying to say here, okay? I'm not talking about your affirmations in the mirror, honey, okay? I'm talking about you late at night. Okay. Yeah, you get it. Okay, so when you guys are, when you're doing that, you can always think about the kind of reality that you want to bring in at the end, okay? And have a really specific vision in mind. Like if you are manifesting love with someone, you can manifest someone saying that they love you, right? Something short and quick that's really easy to bring into your life. This is a good one for money too, or for beauty. You can manifest like yourself being more beautiful by seeing sparkles all around your face, envisioning your face with like full of sparkles, beautiful clear skin, longer hair. Okay. You could also envision money coming into your wallet. Okay. And this is all done at the peak. That's what I'm trying to say. This is all done at the peak. Okay. This self-love is a really, really great way to kind of tap into that altered state of consciousness that we're trying to do when we're manifesting, that's what helps to bring in really great results when you're really tapped into, I guess you could say, different planes of existence. Okay, I know this sounds a little bit woo-woo, but this is a part of what manifestation is, right? Is we're getting to that altered state of mind. We're using dance, we're using music, we're using, sensuality, we're using intimacy to get us into a liminal space where everything is possible, and we are not as restrictive with what could come into our lives. Okay, we're taking a leap of faith, and we're not afraid to try something new, essentially. Okay, so I'm already picking up on like some dancing, some self time. Okay. Another thing you could do, Spirit is pointing out to me, is some journaling. Okay, scripting. Scripting is a great way to use your sensual energy. And you can make it sensual, again, by setting the mood. Like, the mood's really, really important for you to manifest in what you want. You can actually set the mood with a lot of different types of things. Like, I can actually see you guys being interested in like cooking or baking and using that as sensual energy to help manifest. The reason why some of these more mundane activities can actually help you to manifest in more of a life that you want is that we're using the emotions that we're experiencing in the present moment, which may be peace, calm, passion, love, romance, like all this happiness that you may get from time with yourself, or for me, I love baking, right? So I might choose to bake something and like set some beautiful music, and again, have a glass of wine and set the lights low. And then I would experience those emotions like romance and peace and passion and some sensuality just from doing that activity. The reason why this works is because you're using your emotions as a gateway to your future reality, because how you would feel then and how you feel now is a match. Okay. That's one of the best ways that I can describe manifesting, is as much as possible in a manifestation session, not all the time. Okay. You don't have to force yourself to feel a certain way all the time. But when you're intentionally trying to manifest, when you're actively manifesting, is shifting your emotions and getting into that emotional state that you would have in your desired reality. Okay. So I think some of the best ways for you guys to be able to do this is really through dancing and through, self-practice. So let's go ahead and see what else we have here. All right. How can my gems use their sensual energy to manifest their desires? Deception, forgiving and learning. Give your relationship a chance. Spirit is saying that there could be some things that are kind of like blocking you from using this energy sometimes. And it's that you may feel like getting into this liminal state where, this is where your desires are more possible, is like a deception, like you're lying to yourself. Okay. And this is where you have to really dash away some of these limiting beliefs. Okay. This goes along with the forgiving and learning piece. Spirit is saying, try to come back to the truth of who you are, which is that difficulties in this time that you're having are temporary. The unknown is limitless. Okay. We don't know what's going to happen necessarily 6 months from now. We don't know what place you're going to be in a year from now, 3 years from now. Okay. And those are the realms of possibility that we are tapping into and manipulating when we are manifesting. Okay. So you kind of pulling yourself, quote unquote, back down to earth of being like, well, I'm trying to manifest, our relationship, but I have no prospects. How's that going to work? You're actually shedding an illusion over your eyes. You're actually deceiving yourself into thinking that you're limited in what can come into your life just because you're experiencing a certain result right now. But that's temporary. Okay. The Spirit wants you to, kind of shed that. And when you try to manifest using sensual energy, to really let things be dreamy. Okay. Like really let yourself dream, really let yourself go places that you haven't gone before. Give it a chance. Okay, they're really saying give it a chance. Like, try to suspend your disbelief and really just enjoy yourself. Again, I think the best way that you guys are really going to enjoy using your sensual energy to manifest is through dance and through self-practice. Let's just put it that way. but especially dance. I feel like I've actually manifested a lot of really great connections through just dancing. Okay. And again, I'm talking about like dimming the lights, having a glass of wine, and like putting on my favorite songs, just feeling attractive and not really judging myself for the movements that I do, and letting the energy like build up around you. It's so hard. That's kind of the whole point, is letting it build up and getting to this point where you just feel so happy and just enjoying that. Just enjoying that. Just as you would just enjoy that energy if you were to get everything you want. You would just enjoy it. Okay. And that's why the match in emotions is so powerful for bringing about what you want to have in your life. Okay. So guys, I'm going to keep it short and sweet. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Thank you so much for being a gem. I really, really appreciate you all. Totally unbreakable and multifaceted gems. Woo! I love the gems. Oh my gosh. You know what? I'm really happy that you guys chose this name. I think it's really appropriate. I think it really fits you guys. So yay to the gems. Okay, y'all, that is all I have for today. I'm going to talk to you in my next reading. And yeah, that's all I got. Okay. I'm trying to think of any housekeeping. I don't have anything. So I'll talk to you in the next reading. Okay. Love y'all. Bye.